say that as I'm standing here reeking of gas. Complete unexpected curveball, blah blah blah, whatever else. So we're gonna go back in time a little bit here. As you've hopefully already seen, I have the new exhaust, the new ECU, and all that on with the new ECU programmed and everything. But what you did not see during that whole installation was the fact that I had a cam tensioner completely gone in this cam chest that I checked out while I had the exhaust off. So not wanting to interrupt the meat and potatoes of that install with it being the programming and the installation of it, I wanted to do this completely separately. With that being said, again, cam tensioner, I'm sure I'll put some pictures in here. Cam tensioner, primary tensioner was completely gone. Shoe was completely just shattered into like 50 pieces. Luckily no damage to the actual engine. It was just metal on metal. So I had to order a new chain, new tensioner, all new gasket kit because I need to take this engine, well not all apart, but the rocker boxes, the rocker arms, the push rods, the lifters, the cam plate's got to come out, the oil pump's got to come out. It's going to be a bit of a process getting all this. And of course I got to take the tank off to get to the rocker boxes, which is what I'm going to do first. It's going to be nothing too hard, it's just going to be very time consuming and a complete unexpected curveball in this installation of this, just what I thought was just going to be a simple exhaust and ECU upgrade. Now it's turning into this. Probably a good thing I found it when I did rather than further down the road. With that being said, I am doing the old trick because this does a crossover tube where I cut the tube, drain it all with this high-speed little fitting I made here. Tank comes off just like any other tank really. It's got, instead of one long bolt going through the frame, there's 2 bolts in the front, 1 bolt in the back. There's a couple of electronics I need to unplug up top. The tank will pop off and then I can get to the rocker boxes. I'm only taking the covers off and then of course finding top dead center, rocker arms coming out each side, and then the push rods are going to come out. Again, just like the Dyna, keeping them separated. Front cylinder intake exhaust, rear cylinder intake exhaust. Everything's got to stay orientated the same due to certain wear patterns and blah blah blah, whatever else. And again, I got all new rocker gaskets, new O-rings for the push rod covers, new lifter cover gaskets. So this thing's gonna have all new gaskets for the valve train. I'm gonna go ahead and replace the shoe on the rear tensioner while I'm in here as well. I'm not gonna replace the whole tensioner. I bought new shoes, supposed to be better shoes than the stock ones, which honestly I don't think you can make ones worse than the stock ones, but whatever. Just gotta jump right in now. Alright, so that frees up a lot of room. Still got some shit in the way, but it'll work itself out. I guess we can start getting these rocker covers off now. Alright, I've already soaked everything in PB Blaster. Well, all the things that I'm going to need to take off. So everything should come off relatively easily. Alright, so we got the rear cylinder, top dead center. I'm not going to go into too much detail about that. If you really want to know how to properly take all this apart, check out the video up here. It's going to be the same engine, 88 cubic inch twin cam, but it's my Dyna engine when I rebuilt it last winter. So check that video out if you want details. This is just going to be a quick time lapse, but again, top dead center, and this will be top dead center before I take it off. O-rings. Timing was good, so that's a good thing. So it doesn't mean anything's too fucked up. So we got to this one just in time. This just broke off as I was getting the cam plate off, or as I was getting the tensioner off. And there's a big ass crack right down the whole side of the shoe, and this thing is just completely worn down. So yep, it's a good thing we got this off. Now I gotta replace this shoe. That's why I love having gunsmithing tools on hand, because that was a little tricky, but I got it done.